I see a lot of deadlifts happening in the gym, but one of the most common mistakes that I see is people don't know where to put their hands on the bar and how wide to have their feet. So I thought I'd go through that real quick. One of the main reasons you want to make sure these are sort of in check is that it keeps you in a safe position. One of the things that is most common amongst deadlift issues is lower back pain, and one of the easiest things you can do to fix that is make sure that you're set up with at least a halfway decent position. So first step, we need to figure out where our feet are going to be in relation to the bar. So when you're looking down at the bar, you want to set it up so that the feet are essentially being cut in half by the bar. So for me, since my shoes have laces, the bar is going to be set up just at the beginning of my laces. Now, sometimes you'll get advice like start with the bar really close to the shin. That can work for some people, but if you're fairly large in frame, like myself, I can't get down to the bar in a good position if I do that. So I actually need to roll the bar out a little bit in order to give myself space before I bring it in. Next is how wide my feet are going to be. So the goal here is to have the feet inside the hips. So how I figure that out is I put my hands on my hips, I stick my thumbs out, and I look down. Now, if my feet are inside my thumbs, and I can adjust how wide or how narrow I want to have this, but there's a comfy spot in here, but ideally for the conventional deadlift, aka the standard deadlift, I want to make sure that those feet are inside my hips. The other piece of it is you do not want to toe out very much with the deadlift. For most people, what this does is it actually takes the slack out of the hamstring, so it means when you go to bend over, that movement is going to come from the lower back. So we actually want to keep the feet fairly straight. I can toe out 10, 20 degrees just to make myself feel more stable if that's uncomfortable. But ideally, the straighter the feet, the more slack you'll have in the hamstrings, making it easier for you to actually get down to the bottom. And then the last piece of this particular setup is I want to figure out where my hands are going to be in the bar, because when I stand up, if my hands are too narrow, it's automatically going to pull the shoulders forward, making me round my lower back. I need to be able to stand in a position where my arms can just hang at my sides and I can create tension. Tension especially through the lats, which help hold the upper body together along with the rest of your core musculature. So what I want to do is jam my thumbs into my sides, and I'm going to reach my fingertips as long as can be, and then drive my elbows into my sides. So what that is really just driving the shoulder blade down and reaching long. Now, if I look down, that's where my hands are going to be on the bar. So I'm going to try to keep that arm long position, and I'm slowly going to bend in the waist, reach for the bar. When I get there, I'm going to grab the bar tight. I'm going to take the slack out of the arm, roll the bar close, tall, and then push the floor away, keeping the bar close. So again, arms long, shoulder blades down away from the ears, bar stays close, tall, push the floor away, and that's the deadlift. So what I don't want you to do is something I see super often is this ugly wide stance, wide hands, nasty ass. Lift. That should fix that. All right, so lift like a pro. Remember, hands on the thighs, stick the thumbs out, feet inside the thumbs, thumbs in the thighs, reach long. That's where your hands land on the bar. Shoulders down from the ears, away from the ears. And instead of thinking about lifting the bar up, think about pushing through the ground through your feet like a leg press. And that should clean up your pull. Good luck.